What's up? Welcome back to the Half Gay Podcast. This week, Sinthe could not make it because he's actually interviewing to get us a sponsor with Reese's Pieces. So, yeah, hopefully that goes well.
So, yeah, I demanded Sinthe take this interview. I don't know if you've ever had Reese's Pieces, but they're amazing. And if we can become a sponsor, or if they can become our sponsor, rather, then we're going to get some of these. It's a good thing. It was supposed to end by now, so I think that's good news. Like, I think the longer an interview goes, kind of the better the chances that, they're interested.
That's true, Beaks. So true. I love that. Yeah, and if you guys don't know, this is my buddy and Sinthe's buddy, Beaks. He's going to be filling in tonight for Sinthe, which I'm fucking excited about. How about you, Beaks?
I am incredibly excited. I've been pestering you guys for, 3 months now to get me on your show?
Hey, listen. Sorry, I told you'd have an opportunity, and tonight's it. And
I got
the test, Beaks. The test is 2 Gale videos and a new appearance on the Half Gay Podcast. You think you're ready for this?
I am ready for the Gale extravaganza. The Gale-aganza.
All right, well, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Tonight, she's going to be telling us about a emergency alert.
Dearest Gale, we have an emergency of international concern, and Church of Gale has been called to address the situation. To my deep dismay as co-president of the United States, none of our mainstream news media is covering this breaking story. It is of dire importance that you have this information so that we can inform our citizens and take immediate, appropriate action to prevent a world disaster. Early this morning, Church of Gale received a distress signal from the Cum Noble nuclear semen plant in the Jesuit city of Nagabukaki, Japan. Nagabukaki is home to our friendly Zach Knight Jesuits and their families, and it houses a joint military base that works alongside Church of Gale. As you know, Jesuit technology is powered primarily by semen. This plant provides
I think Gale's military and I think the Japanese, they work together. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, good.
That's what she's saying.
As long as the U.S. military isn't in there.
Yeah, no, Gale is co-president of the United States, but when she controls the U.S. military, one thing you gotta understand is, Gale ultimately does good. She's like a utilitarian, so you don't gotta worry. She's doing good in the world.
Provides precious power to all of Nagabukaki. In the late hours during the overnight shift at the Cum Noble nuclear semen plant, the lead nuclear semen engineer, this is called a cum-gineer in Jesuit technology,
I want that job.
was making his rounds throughout the building when he noticed that there appeared to be clear droplets of liquid accumulating on the rods. He was puzzled. This had never happened before. Condensation, he thought out loud. Curious, he wicked his finger along the rod and brought it to his tongue for a taste test. Nope, that's definitely pre-cum.
That's exactly what I would do in that situation.
It's pre-cum.
The cum-gineer's eyes rolled back into his head, and he passed out in a...
Hey, one thing, he's lying when he says it's never happened before. That should happen to him all the time.
The other
Just saying.
cum-gineers were watching the surveillance cameras and witnessed the scene taking place. In a
God, they got on video.
one of the cum-gineers rushed out of the room and hurled down to his fallen colleague. Having no idea
how good was that shit?
To lose consciousness, he got down on his knees and began to examine him. Within seconds, he too succumbed and passed out on top of the other cum-gineer. The others in the control room stood up from their seats. Panic was rising. What caused both of these men to fall to the floor unconscious? Without thinking, another cum-gineer rushed out of the room down to attend to his co-workers. Panting and heaving, he lasted less than a minute before passing out on top of the other 2 men. One by one, each cum-gineer ran out of the room to check on their dropping colleagues. Each man lasted mere seconds. Before long, the entire cum-gineering team was passed out in a pile together in the same room. None of them were moving. When the morning crew arrived and entered the control room, they saw that the entire night shift was down on the lower floor, crumpled up on top of each other. At first, they just assumed it was merely an orgy.
Dude, what a scene.
This was just like every other Tuesday.
What a scene
Happens
to
all
walk
the time.
into. That's a crazy scene to walk into. And they're just like, oh, just another orgy. But What is it really? That's what I was assuming it was an orgy.
That's when the lead engineer on morning shift had a startling thought. "Wait," he said. "Everyone, whip out your tools." Each team member reached
That's what
down
got
into
them in
their
there in the
pants
first
and
place.
pulled out their Geiger counters. The room soon erupted
Wrong
in a
tool.
terrifying chorus of chirping. The radiation levels in the room were off the charts. "The warning light must have gone out," the lead engineer exclaimed. "That pre-cum on the rods is radioactive, but wait, if the reactor is leaking pre-cum, that means, oh no! The Cum Noble nuclear semen plant was about to explode.
Oh,
Quick,
fuck.
the cum engineer ordered. "We have to cool the rods down. If this reactor blows, it will destroy the entire city of Nagabukaki and create nuclear fallout
Nagabukaki.
all over Japan. Not only that, but a tsunami created from an explosion like this could reach California and devastate the entire west coast of the United States." The engineers rushed around the building at a frantic pace.
Blast
Time
radius
was
for
running
that
out.
explosion.
Radiation levels were already so high by the time they had arrived, every man in that building was doomed to die of radiation sickness the moment they walked in that day. The engineers were determined that their deaths would not be in vain. There were lives to be saved and cities to be preserved. They had to find a way to stop the plant from blowing before they all fell dead. Beneath the plant are two submersible chambers housing all of the semen. Water from the ocean keeps the two chambers cool and prevents the chambers from overheating.
Yeah, that's pretty good engineering, though. Like, you gotta admit. Oh, Beaks, I think you gotta turn your head to talking to your mic. Doesn't pick you up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm getting
You're
into
good.
Gail.
No problem. No problem.
She's riveting. What can I say?
No, for real. She's a very smart lady. I love her. I'm glad she's our president.
Eventually destroy the integrity of the semen. Yet, the engineers found that the two chambers still remained at a cool temperature. Upon initial inspection, the chambers were in fact so cold that when the engineers did a scan using a thermal camera, the chambers were both blue. Sperm quality checks showed
I hope she
that
doesn't
the
have
semen
COVID.
inside was still extremely virile. That Lori McBride.
Could this be the cum radiation? Like, is she on the West Coast? Should we
After
find
more
Oh,
careful
fuck.
examining,
I
the
hope
engineers
not.
discovered that a buildup of semen had somehow filled the two chambers beyond capacity, and semen was now backing up into the rods, causing them to overheat and threatening to release their stored up contents. Immediately, the engineers brought out the emergency water hoses and began dousing the rods in a cold shower. It was completely ineffective. The semen continued to back up into the rods. They next
When that
tried.
happens.
Oh!
Oh,
Lori
shit.
McBride,
The semen just
you know,
backed
she
up into
knows-
the rods.
Lori McBride.
Oh, okay.
Lori McBride's attacking her with the.
Yeah.
Oh, this is sad. I hate to see this. This is making me sad. I hope Gail's okay.
I'm using my Gale Shield modulator. They next tried pinching off the cum ejector valves, which are located at the base of the rods and connect the rods to the two chambers. This also failed. The rods were so hot and ready, a release of payload was too imminent to be stopped by such means. Their troubleshooting methods had failed, and all of the men were slowly beginning to fall
Try turning
ill
it off
from
and turning it back on
radioactivity.
again.
Their short time was up. Before he died, the lead morning engineer sent out a hail to Church of Gale informing us all of the situation. I promised him personally that the United States would find a solution. I watched the man die in front of my eyes and fall face down into a puddle of radioactive pre-cum. My heart goes out to this brave man and his family. Right now, we need scientists to come forth with any ideas on how to cool down the rods and stop the Cum Noble nuclear semen plant from bursting. Any scientists, preferably those that have experience with nuclear technology or semen-based technology, are urged to contact us immediately. Any scientists not currently on Church of Gale may leave a comment on this video, Gale's video. And if we use their idea in stopping this disaster, we will credit them accordingly. They may also join the Discord and correspond with us directly about this.
Yeah, did you know she has a Discord, Beaks?
I didn't, and now I'm going to have to get in there because once this disaster is over, I think she's just given us the plot to the best porn ever made. Like, have you seen Independence Day?
Yeah, I've seen Independence.
Where they rally all the scientists to save us against the aliens. This is the same, but like we're gonna have to find all the best cum scientists to help us with this national cum tragedy. It's gonna be Cumpendence Day.
Hell yeah.
Coke, Pepsi, even popular demand. Split don't work, so we used to be their land. McDonald's!
Yeah. Yo, what's up, dude? Hey.
Hey, what up, babe?
Hey. How you doing? How you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing pretty. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to catch up with the homies.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Where we going?
That's where we be at.
We're going to Mulberries.
The Flats?
The Flats.
In Cleveland?
FLES.
In Cleveland, Ohio?
We're going to the Flats.
We out here.
Wait, in Cleveland, Ohio?
In Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh shit.
Cleveland.
Yo, spit some bars. I know you do bars. Come on.
Yo,
Rap about what we're doing tonight. Rap about what we're gonna do
Yo,
tonight.
I spit bars that come fluent, just like the bars I be running through when every time I pull up, I get either a PBR or a Budweiser.
Hell
you know,
yeah.
I be smoking that bud because I'm wiser.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, pull up on the track with my boy.
Come back, right team's coming back.
Fucking.
Devious lick on the porta potties. Get it, bro.
Man, I'm about to fuck this shit up.
Hell yeah, we're taking pisses now, bro. Shit. We're getting all of them. We getting all. What? You left this shit open, bro? Hey, bro. I'm just fucking with you. Yo, these assholes were about to walk off without hand sanitizing after they pissed.
No, actually, I was the hand sanitizer G.
No, that was me. I said it.
Man, I'll hit a lick.
No,
but I'll
you-
wash my
I
hands
said it.
after.
Bro, shut the fuck up. I'm the one who said it, dog.
Hey,
You don't even understand hand
This
sanitizer.
is soap. This isn't even hand sanitizer. What the
Oh, well then, yeah, that's even better, dude. They got hand washing stations. Y'all just took pisses. We hit a devious lick. Now we're washing hands. They can't stop us from this one.
Man, I'll hit.
How they gonna do it?
I'll hit licks, but I'll wash my hands after.
Yeah, no, that's good, bro. I didn't piss, so like I didn't have to, but it's good that.
Dump it.
Oh, I'll get a little bit.
Oh, the thing.
Let me get in on this a little bit. Even wait, push the thing for me, bro.
Alright, guys.
Wait, someone hold the camera too.
My hands are wet, dude.
All right, you're right.
Hold on, I got a shirt. I can dry them off.
They had these things, bro.
Alright, go for it.
I'm going to hell after this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm seeing doubles, never getting out this trap alone.
All right, so this is a classic YouTube guy. You guys may have heard of him. He's not like small or anything. It's Custom Grow 420 or Jolioli. Basically, he consumes cannabis in the way that nobody should. He like overindulges in it and abuses the shit out of it. And I'm a really big advocate for like healthy use of cannabis. And to some people, that means not using it at all, and other people, it means using it way less than they fucking do. And that's this guy.
I can tell already this is clearly a very successful human being because his shirt is made out of success. He's obviously a winner.
Okay, so in this video, it's titled 25 dabs in a row, and then 3 stars, fast, and then 3 more stars. And the best part about this, Beaks, I don't know if you can see it in the background, he has stickers that say "Don't Panic," and this man is about to go crazy on the dabs.
I guarantee you he has "Don't Panic" somewhere else too, like on the front door, by their fridge. Yeah, like everywhere.
Yeah, what up, YouTube? What up? Jolioli coming at you.
Confidence, I'll give him that. There's some confidence.
420. This 18 over channel design for cannabis patients and adults. Alright, man. In this one, 25 dabs in a row. Fast. We're celebrating 250,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. This video is going to go
Actual hell is this guy this much of a stoner and so much more energetic than me? Like how can these two things exist at the same time?
He's just this guy is a specimen, man. He's wild, dude. So this is just for the intro. He amps it up like this. He doesn't do this for the whole 11 minutes, but like he's a character, dude. He's a fucking character.
Make sure you give this video the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to Custom Girl 420 already, subscribe for more. 25 dabs in a row. Fast. We got the Dabinator hooked up to the Sabertooth Sidewinder. We got the piece of my E-unit hooked up to some thick ass glass. And we got my wife. She's gonna hand us 5 hot rigs.
He's fucking married?
Yeah, he's married. He has kids.
Each dab represents
My whole life a
10,000
lie. I don't
subscribers on
understand.
YouTube. We're gonna try and do these things as fast as possible. We're about to get high as fuck. We got some backup dabbers in case these things get warm and won't stick to the dabs. We got a few backup dabs. What are we dabbing on here? Some boggle gum.
Boggle
My boy
gum.
Brandon, lifted
Oh,
drain
boggle?
extras
Yeah, boggle gum.
on IG. 25 dabs in a row. Fast. What we got here? The honey dripper from Sabertooth.
He knows the name of it.
25 dabs in a row. Fast. Cheers. Somebody keep track.
I love that he says somebody keep track when this is like a pre-recorded video. You could just like count the time afterwards. It's fucking great.
He just realized that he's not going to be able to count to 25 while doing this. He got to 1. He's like, shit, where'd I leave off? What?
Count the time.
Count the time. This is a pretty quick succession, like, you gotta admit.
Yeah,
he's
that's
going wild.
insane. At first I thought he was just going to keep like breathing in for all 25. It was going to be a Houdini style trick.
Dude.
Oh my god.
He's already consumed too much cannabis like 4 hits ago.
How much did this cost? Like theoretically,
Okay.
because
So for him, it's probably free because he's like a big YouTuber at this point. This is like a celebration video for like 250 subs or something. 250,000. I mean, 250,000.
I don't know the math or the health behind it, but at some point, some of this marijuana is definitely getting wasted, and it might be after the second. Like 23 of these things might just be thrown in the trash by this.
Yeah, for sure. So if I had to say, like, in terms of grams of dabs he was doing here, he's probably consuming about, I would say, in between an eighth and like a quarter here, depending how big the dabs are. I can't like see.
Yeah.
Like that's way too much dabs. Like you shouldn't even be doing a gram in a day. If you're fucking doing more than like 0.3 dabs in a day, you probably have a problem. Like for real. Like you should probably be taking 1 or 2 a day. Like for real. But yeah, this guy's doing too much fucking pot.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's get it.
I felt that cough. I felt it. That's him regretting all of his life choices right there. You can see it in his eyes.
5 down, and we're getting there. Oh
5 down.
Come on, let's see that stuff. Oh, what do we got here? The double barrel recycler.
I love that his water is green too. Like
I was wondering.
So I think he got a sponsor of like people that like sold shit that colors your water for your bongs, which I don't understand why anyone would pay for that. That's so fucking, that's like bougie almost.
Okay, hear me out. Is there any possible way that it's not water and he's actually using Gatorade? Like, I've seen Idiocracy. I feel like this is something that might happen.
All right, you know what? That's canon. That's what it is, Beaks. You're right.
I'll cool down for 1 second. Let's get another one.
It's the cucumber Gatorade too. This guy's a fucking
Yeah,
weirdo.
oh yeah. Ouch.
Oh my goodness, man. These things are absolutely. Oh God. Not another one. Let's get it.
He's already like abusing himself, and he's admitting to it right there. He's like, not another one. Oh, he wasted some, bro. You saw that? Came off the nail.
Yeah. Oh God. It's the sound of bad life choices right there.
True. Oh, another thing I need to point out here, Beaks. You see the temperature he's doing these dabs at?
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, that's
I saw the beginning. I forgot to
850.
look.
He's all right. I'm gonna pause it for a second because he's taking hot dabs, dude. You don't want to be taking fucking hot dabs. That's really fucking bad for you. He should be doing it around like 550 to like 600. That'd be like a good temp, but like, because the point of taking like dabs is that you're vaporizing it, so it's like a little bit better for your lungs than smoking. And like at this point, he's just burning the dabs, so it's terrible for his lungs.
Oh, here we go. My body's dripping sweat bad right now. The dab time bubble.
Oh, talking to your mic, bro.
It's now. Oh my God! Like that. Hearing that 900. So like, the hottest pizzas you can get are like cooked at 900 degrees. He's basically trying to cook his lungs.
15 to go.
Yeah, hot ass dabs, not good. It's bad.
But wait, there's more.
Holy cow.
At least he's got a bottle of water, dude.
True.
You know.
Oh my goodness. Oh, let's get this last one out of here.
That actually reminds me. I like introduced a buddy to weed for the first time because he asked recently, and I forgot to bring water on the trip, so I fucked up bad. That was.
He's young though. It's fine. Like,
yeah, you know who I'm talking about. I just don't want to say his name.
I get you.
All right.
Yeah.
Time to do work.
And by young, you mean 24.
Let's get it.
Not.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. I meant a young, healthy adult that could get through being dehydrated for a day. Yes.
It wasn't even a day. We went to a gas station immediately and got him water.
Oh, I thought he was going to just pop up some blood right there real quick. Like he looks so nonchalant about it. Oh, God. He's dying.
Oh, God.
This is a snuff film you brought me to. He's not going to make it to the end of this.
Beaks, my bad, bro. Look, he's still got some fucking smoke in there, dude.
That's true. He's a cheater.
Yeah. Well, he just took it in, technically, but...
Okay.
Wait. You gotta finish your dabs, bro.
That noise he just made.
I'm gonna start coughing like that as a bit after I do fucking dabs and shit.
It feels like if Sesame Street wanted to make a like a stoner Muppet, you know.
16.
Oh. Never gonna be able to unhear it now. Every time he coughs.
Just Oscar the Grouch, fucking like what they don't show.
17. It can't be done.
Because they can't show
Did
it
you
because
say-
Jolie's too happy. Oscar the Grouch has to be a grouch, so that's the off-camera shit.
They can only make film of Oscar the Grouch when he's out of pot. In fact, that's the only reason he's grouchy. In the middle of, he's literally coughing and
Wait, I love that he's going to take the next dab and like he's trying to say fuck, but all he can mutter out is fuck. It's so fucking good, dude.
Oh, God.
Yeah, a third towel. He needs a third towel.
19.
Bro, he's getting snot in them, dude. He needs a clean one every time.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got a runny ass nose at this point. For sure. He's just consuming too much weed.
I feel like I have a runny nose watching him. Like
20. Oh my goodness. Holy cow.
Oh my god, the shiver.
I don't think I've ever been this high in my life.
That's not good, bro. You gotta stop. Stop. It's not worth it.
Oh shit.
oh my god,
Dude, he can't even take the dabs
Dude, yeah.
anymore.
he can't.
He's tapped out. Oh shit. Beaks. You motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm in the bathroom shaving while I'm editing, watching this clip, and then I see it cut out. It makes me fuck my mustache up. You fucking piece of shit. I can't fucking believe it. Oh, I told Ronni you'd be terrible on the podcast. Yeah, no, you're good, bro. I mean, Tony's gonna be pissed, but it's all good. All right, there we go. We're ready. Let's get back to this guy consuming way too much fucking cannabis.
Oh, not you. Breathing it in now.
Are those just napkins? I think those are just like paper towels or something.
There you go, man. Can't be done. Oh, shit. Oh.
On the edge of my seat here. Like, how is this gonna go? Oh my god. And you can't. There's too much smoke, but I think he might be crying.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's fucking like.
oh, 2 and 1. Oh, let's get it. 25 dabs in a row. Fast.
Is he ending with 2?
What do you mean? Ending with 2?
He said 2 in 1. Like he was gonna put 2 dabs in at the same time somehow. I don't.
Oh, he probably maybe just like take. Oh no, he meant like there's 2 left. That's what he meant.
Roll fast.
That might be the last one, I think.
Need the time.
Dude, you recorded the video.
Major.
You'll have the time, bro. He's too high to realize that.
I don't even think he knows he's on a recording anymore.
Time. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, holy shit.
If he wasn't dying, he'd be saying 10 out of 10.
Oh my goodness, man.
Part again. Stop reusing the same part.
250,000 subscribers.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Alright, man, if you guys are still watching this right now, give it the thumbs up.
I love that he can do the
Share
outro.
it to your Facebook so somebody else can see. I don't think I've ever been this high in my life. Unless I was asleep. Oh my goodness. You guys already know what's up, man. You Bill, some Custom Girl 420. Go check out some other videos on this channel. Check out those playlists. If you got questions or comments, I want you to throw them down. Other than that,
Oh, I definitely have questions.
do you for Custom Grow 420. As always, good growing.
Tune in next week when someone can win my lung. Oh my god.
Holy shit, dude! I love that he powers through the outro at the end. It's so fucking.
That's why he deserves that shirt. Like, he is success driven. He is committed. He will go through. He will find results.
Dude, he's destroying his body, dude. I mean, it's probably better for him than like pro wrestling, which is like the shit I did and want to get back into. So, you know.
At the beginning of the video, I thought it was really sweet that the wife was helping. Like, I don't know where you see your hand come out, just hand the bong or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Like, they're a duo together. And then as it went on, I realized that no, she's trying to kill him. Like, she's just put, like, here, take more. Oh, my God.
Fuck yeah, dude. What a good fucking video, dude. Well, don't do what he did in the video, but it made for good content.
Ever.
I can't lie. It made for good content. Hey, what a great way to start your afternoon. A fucking Vans and a fucking espresso and cream fucking cigar. Yeah, so you gotta take the thing out, you gotta get your cigar cutter and get a good nice fucking cut on that son of a bitch. There we go, that's the perfect spot. Oh, stiff, there we go. Just the way you like it, stiff. Alright, so here's what we're gonna try to do. I might not pull it off because it's tough. I'm gonna try to light it with one match, alright? Come on, okay? There we go. Alright, it's not fully lit, but that's okay. That happens, you gotta practice. Almost dropped the cigar. Alright, she's gonna burn. Hey, that's a little trick I picked up in the streets. You turn it as you're hitting it and it fucking lights the whole guy. Now, it's time for events. Nothing like a goddamn cigar and a Vans to start your afternoon. Ooh, the kick of a Vans. Try it, brother. Try the Vans. Just keep it going. Get your reaction. How's that? How's that kick?
That's fucking delicious.
Yeah, that's the Vans for you. And now for both at the same time. Such a good aftertaste. God damn, nothing like a fucking cigar and a Vans. It's quite the fucking burn, huh, pup? So we're back with Gail, and actually what I didn't tell you, Beaks, is the video we watched earlier was a couple weeks old. And the title of this one is Warning, Nuclear Explosion, California and Japan Evacuate. So it's what's that?
Are these two linked? Like, is this a nuclear cum explosion, or did we resolve the crisis?
I'm pretty sure this is the climax, I guess you could say, of the crisis.
Good one.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, let's get into it. This is a little bit longer one. I actually haven't even watched this one, so we're both going in raw on this.
Sometimes you just have to.
We have an emergency, folks. Everybody that's in California, you need to evacuate the state right now.
I agree with her so far.
Warning, nuclear explosion imminent. Dear Gail, I received this at 8:49 a.m. and I didn't get it till about 20 minutes ago. I have some alarming news to report. Myself, the men, and your current $25.
Yeah, I think your laptop did that thing
patrons.
again. Of course it fucking did, Ronnie. What'd I tell you? He's incompetent.
Have all been scrambling to
You're
solve the dangerous situation unfolding at the Cum Noble nuclear semen plant. The response from the Japanese and United States governments following your last YouTube video announcing the emergency has been substantial. Dozens of fire trucks have been blasting the plant with cold water 24 hours a day, while fire helicopters have been slicing
Dozens of firemen
overhead,
is a bad thing
dousing the
around
tip
a
of
cum
the
explosion.
plant
Like they're
in a
trying to cool those
payload of
rods, as I
ice
recall.
Tubes and topical analgesics. The
You're
pressure
right.
from inside the plant.
I wonder how
has been
she's going to
building
save
so
this.
hot and so heavy.
She's got it.
The structure itself has begun to expand in size. Without the tireless help of all these brave men and women, the plant may have well exploded by now.
Oh,
After
no.
gathering ideas from your fans on YouTube and analyzing the results of the poll on your community feed, our group assembled in the boardroom on Church of Gale. I used my laser pointer to highlight a slide on the projector screen. All right, everyone, I announced. Our most suggested method so far is to play videos of fat chicks on all the monitors and feeds in my plant. Any objections? Alex, one of your $25 tier patrons, gagged as if he was about to throw up. Just thinking about fat chicks makes my penis crawl inside me and never want to come again. While I too object
Fat
to the
phobia,
existence
shit.
of fat women, Clock agreed. It makes the most logical sense. Agreed, Prometheus chimed in. Prometheus is a young man of Arabic persuasion and the newest member of the $25 patron tier. To protect his identity, he uses a code name, although in absolute fairness, his real name is so common in Arabic countries that it wouldn't even be relevant information to use in doxing him. Repulsion for fat chicks is universal, Prometheus concluded. With the group in intellectual unison, we proceeded with our plan. From a safe distance, we were able to hack into the computers at Come Noble and flood their television monitors with videos of fat women. While normally such an act
Plan's
would
working
be
so far.
considered an act of international terrorism and severely violate the laws of the Geneva Convention, this was a world-threatening emergency. Oh, shoot, I got the wrong thing here. Okay.
It's all good, Gail.
This was a world-threatening emergency. Videos of fat chicks eating, burping, farting, sunbathing to bikinis, we gave it the works. In a well-intentioned touch of depravity, we also included videos of fat chicks being body positive, giving TEDx talks about health at every size, doing beauty hauls, and pretending to like themselves on the internet. The content was absolutely abhorrent. As the videos flashed across the screens, the room full of men and I all instinctively cringed and closed our eyes, shielding ourselves from the penis shriveling effects of watching these videos. To our overwhelming relief, the pressure reads on the plant began to rapidly decrease. "It's working!" Alex shouted. "It's working!" We all watched as Come Noble began to shrink and the rate of its throbbing diminished. "Well done, everyone," I congratulated them. The room erupted into cheers, and we were all about to jump for high fives. I'm going to use my Gale Shield modulator. Gale Shield modulator! If it explodes, put a shield up and block everybody. I mean, it might have already done it. This was like 6 hours.
Yeah, I just gotta
Cut
say.
in, but
What's up?
is that furry art above her? I don't think I noticed that before.
Yeah, that is. It's a little cut off on like the screen for the viewers, but they can see the bottom of the furry for sure. That is furry art though. I'll throw it up on the screen for them in the editing. But yeah, that is furry art. You're not wrong.
That puts her in a high class caliber. Her and John Oliver, and like I don't know anybody else that went out of their way to buy high end furry art.
You're right. Actually, that might be a birthday gift someone sent her.
Oh.
She had a birthday back in September, actually, and some of her Patreons sent her some birthday gifts. I wanted to send her a card, but I got busy. You know, life is ain't always. I just couldn't make time for Gail. I feel guilty, honestly. But what I was
You shouldn't. She's very busy running the country, and it might not be. Like, it might be a good thing that she doesn't have one more card to read.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Actually, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't feel guilty. You're right. Maybe next year though, I'll send her something for
Definitely.
sure.
hours ago.
If we're still here, I mean, after this cum explosion.
That's
The
true.
room
Oh,
erupted
it's only in
cheers, and
California.
we were
I'm
all
not in
about
Cali.
to jump for high fives when suddenly things took a startling and disheartening turn. The Noble nuclear semen plant expanded, and the pressure rose right back to critical levels. I don't understand, Prometheus grimaced. In my country, a man would rather fuck a goat than a fat chick. Why did Noble get worse? I get it. Clock trailed off and thought. Have you ever been awake late at night and you're horny but also bored at the same time? So you search up really freaky porn like a woman wearing high heels and stamping on a man's penis and balls until he's bleeding and then he ejaculates? I mean, not me or anything. I've never specifically searched for something like that, but I imagine that's what happened. What do you mean? Alex asked. Noble just developed a fetish for fat chicks, Clock emphasized. The room sighed. We all moaned in disappointment and disgust. We're running out of time, Prometheus urged. What's next on the list? Let's just start playing Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. We have nothing to lose, Alex said. Good idea, I agreed. Using the same method of taking over the video feeds inside Noble, we hacked into the plant's intercom system and began playing Relax. We all then watched for the result. Videos of fat chicks continued to flash across the screens. The beat was catchy, and I couldn't help but bob my head to the music. In my peripheral, I noticed the others in the room nodding along and mouthing the lyrics. The throbbing of the plant began to sync with the song, and whenever the artist Frankie sang the part, "When you wanna come," the plant throbbed harder and expanded. It was getting worse. Come on, everyone, I rallied. Next idea. We'll use a crane to pinch off the tip of the plant. The structure should be very vulnerable in an area just under the hood. If we hit the right spot, it should set off the internal damage sensors and cause the plant to cease firing. Time was running out. I picked up the phone and called a local construction company explaining our situation at Noble. Within an hour, a construction crane was towed to the scene of the plant. We then collected one of our Jesuit utility retards and stuffed him into a lead suit
What?
to protect him from the radiation.
She
The retard was
She did it, didn't she?
Yeah, she just right as I was pausing it, she did it again.
Gail.
She's an older lady, Beaks. Come on.
Okay, that's true.
Everybody has their faults.
She watched TV in the 90s. I get it.
Shit, I'm coughing now, but that reminds me. She wasn't coughing in this video, so it seems like she got over the cum infection that she.
I wonder if that's like a what do you call it? Like a cum vaccine or like
cum scene?
Cum scene. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Was given a giant steel wrench and hooked up onto the crane. Hoisted up by the crane, the retard was guided to the tip of Noble and instructed to pinch it off. I came out of the shower, everybody. I just got this.
The
retard followed our instructions precisely. In one hard clench, he squeezed the wrench into the sweet spot of the plant like a dog biting a bone. Pressure inside the plant immediately plummeted, then rapidly rose harder than ever before. We all groaned in frustration once more. First fat chicks, and now having its tip bitten, and I thought I was a freak, Clock muttered. There has to be something else we can do, Alex insisted. Well, there was one more thing I recalled. We'll need extra strength Mucinex DM, a lot of it. Then we'll... Wait, Alex interrupted. Why Mucinex DM? Isn't that a common cold medicine? I thought it was a harmless decongestant. Ah, well, I began to explain. The DM in Mucinex DM stands for dextromethorphan. Dextromethorphan, Zack Knight finished my sentence. We all looked at Zack Knight, who had been silent in the room up until this moment. To our surprise and concern, the fearless Jesuit leader, once the ex-Antichrist and the right-hand man of Satan himself, was now shaking and in a cold sweat. I waited for Zack to finish explaining, but he was now so panicked he was unable to speak. It is the PTSD, Rule 13 explained. Dextromethorphan has unintended side effect to make a man not come. One time, Zaku had very bad cold. He take Mucinex DM and cannot come for days. No matter how horny or how hard, the man cannot come. Zack swallowed, trembling and cold. Mucinex should seriously put a clear warning on the label. The effect is cumulative, so it gets worse the longer you take Mucinex, then takes several days to wear off. Basically, torture. Perfect, Clock said. Then it will serve our purposes. Let's inject Japan's entire supply of Mucinex DM into the cooling pipes. There's only one problem, I said. Come Noble is so rock hard right now. The slightest touch could set it off. Even a cold gust of air right now could make it explode and bukkake the entire city, possibly even all of Japan. The room went quiet. It seemed we had really used up all of our options. Doom was bubbling over the horizon, and there would be nothing we could do to stop the floodgates. That was when Prometheus made a sharp stand from his chair. With a cold fire in his eyes, he said, I know what I must do. We all looked at Prometheus. It is an instinct, no, an evolutionary drive from Mother Nature itself to do what I must do. In the deepest caves of my soul, my very genes call upon me like the voices of ancestors, like a caterpillar to build its cocoon, a falcon to soar, or a fish to spawn. I have been waiting all of my life to do this. We listened closely. I will cover myself in explosives filled with Mucinex DM, run into the Come Noble nuclear semen plant and blow myself up. The room gasped with shock. Prometheus, I said, I cannot condone a one-man suicide mission. There has to be another...
For the team.
This is incredibly racist.
It's Joe versus the erection.
Beaks, this is incredibly racist. They have the new... I don't know if you're like up to date on it, but he's the new Patreon supporter who's Arabic. Jesus Christ, dude. I gotta let the story finish out, though. This is Gail, you know. She's the president, you know. You know, Trump was racist, and we have to cover our president, even if they're going to be a little racist.
That's true. That is true.
Other way. It is not a suicide mission, Prometheus replied with great passion. It is the way of my people. It is what I was born to do. It seemed he was really serious about this, with great urgency regarding an imminent nuclear explosion and great respect for Muslim culture. I nodded solemnly and agreed. I placed my hand on Prometheus's shoulder. You are a brave and honorable man. With no time to lose, we sent out Church of Gale teams to all of the local pharmacies in the immediate area of Nagabukaki and bought out the city's entire supply of Mucinex DM. Once we had the product, we began assembling the explosives. Gale Shield, protect everybody from the explosion! Shield California, Shield Japan, do whatever you have to do.
Like,
Yeah.
walking around not shielded.
I wonder if she sells
assembling
them.
the explosives. We successfully rigged an impressive suit of explosive Mucinex for Prometheus, to which I had the honor of donning upon him. Prometheus smiled with pride, his eyes shining. I never saw a Muslim in a suit of explosives look so heroic as I did on this day. Our group set out to the site of the Come Noble nuclear semen plant, ready to see Prometheus off on his mission. With great reverence for this man, I said, I'm proud of you. You deserve every one of those 72 virgins in paradise for this.
Oh, no.
Prometheus smiled. I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for my Empress Gale. I nodded with a smile. I then signed off on this mission with an honorable Nazi salute, to which the rest of our team mirrored in unison.
What?
Prometheus straightened and
What is that?
gave me a heroic Nazi salute in return.
Oh
He
no.
then turned toward the plant with a resolution.
Beaks, we gotta...
turn toward the plant.
You know, Sinthe and I talked about it before, but we really gotta do it. We gotta get in there and save Gale.
Yeah, now
part of our
I
team-
fully I like.
Go ahead.
We were told in the early stages of the Trump administration that, you know, the alt-right was like getting really close to Trump and, you know, Steve Bannon, for example. And it's kind of concerning now that while that might not have panned out, it's very clearly influencing Gale. Like there's an alt-right kind of push here.
And the great thing about it is, like, with Trump, no one could really, talk to him. But Gail, she talks to people in her fucking Discord. As long as you get like Patreon support, which we can do it.
We're gonna have to do, yeah.
Well, yeah, we gotta save her because like they got her doing Nazi suits and shit. Yeah,
tell Tony that's got to be like top priority.
Yeah, he'll foot the bill for that for sure. I'll talk to him.
Also, I'm gonna try it real quick. Gale Shield.
Gale Shield.
Did it work?
I didn't hear anything, bro.
Okay, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. We're good.
You're good.
Resolute look in his eyes. With a deep breath, he filled his lungs, and sprinting now at top speed toward the building, he yelled,
Are you Sacramento white trash that are waiting for Diamond Dallas Page to show up? He's not coming!
In one great, harrowing, anticlimactic moment, his feet slipped on puddles of pre-cum on the floor. The echo of his shoes frantically squeaked on the wet pre-cum and screeched through the room as he struggled and failed to catch his balance. Prometheus fell flat on his back in a puddle of pre-cum. Silence. The Mucinex DM explosives, which had failed to ignite, oozed out onto the floor. Oh no, I gasped. It didn't work. They did not explode, Rule 13 cried. They only oozed, like David Schuler's penis on honeymoon night. This cannot satisfy. The pressure sensors inside Cum Noble began to rise, and soon the readings were off the charts. A nuclear warning siren was automatically triggered and began to howl over the city. My first instinct was to rush back into the plant bareback without a lead suit. Yet I feared dear
That's always my first instinct,
who had charged into the plant, willing to die for Gale, was already as good as dead. Radiation levels were so high, no one would be able to survive being inside of that facility for more than a few moments, whether they blew themselves up or not. With a tear running down my cheek, I quietly
no one would be able to survive if they blew themselves up.
I'm glad. And the wind picked up as thick gray storm clouds swirled over the sky, as if nature itself could sense the impending climax. We need to get out of here, I shouted. It's coming! What do we do now? Alex yelled over the sirens. All hope is lost. I'll email Gale.
I'm filming like that.
To protect the rest of my team and ushered them all back into the vehicle we had arrived in. We then sped off back to Church of Gale. I write to you now, safe and sound, in my own quarters, but the rest of the world is far from safe. The mainstream news media continues to ignore coverage of this catastrophic situation. The Cum Noble nuclear semen plant will explode within the next several hours. And I got this email.
That's dire. They gotta...
7 hours.
She's right. Like, I have seen nothing about Cumgate on the media at all. They have not covered this in any way.
So for all
I don't understand why they
happened.
That's why mainstream media is fucked up. You got to get your fucking news elsewhere from Gale. And maybe us, if you like our interpretation.
If you want good news,
You guys haven't evacuated yet from California. You might need to.
Oh no, she's coughing again.
If you really think about it, we're small media, but we cover it, Gale. So
something on Skype because I had the beep set up on there.
Give us some credit.
Okay, let me just get back to reading this. The mainstream news media continues to ignore coverage of this catastrophic situation. The Cum Noble nuclear semen plant will explode within the next several hours. Citizens of Nagabukaki and surrounding cities must evacuate. In addition, citizens of California must evacuate.
Yes, they
Chambers
must.
beneath the plant have become so swollen we cannot predict the payload this explosion will cause. We expect it to reach the west coast of the United States by the end of the day. Humans in the path of this explosion
So that would be like a
immediate
tidal
death,
wave,
drowning,
right? Like
and pregnancy
crashing over the
if they
west
do
coast.
not evacuate. We are expecting massive structural damage, loss of human life, and countless unwanted pregnancies, as well as major nuclear
I hadn't even thought of that.
We must warn everyone in the path of this explosion to evacuate immediately to save as many lives as we can. Stay safe, my darling. I will be in touch with you soon with further updates. Your husband, Brent Spiner. Okay, let me get this video out as soon as possible.
All right. awesome.
That makes a much better story than like Revelations, like people going off in the sky and hell coming to Earth. Like no, it's just a massive cum wave wipes out all life on the planet. If you think about it, it's kind of fitting because like it created all life and it's going to end all life. Like boom, kind of a circle of cum, if you will.
That's true, but I think Gail's going to take care of this crisis. Hopefully by the time...
I think so.
Hopefully by the time of Half Gay episode 5, she'll have it taken care of, and we'll cover it.
I just thought about that. If you're still worried, if you're still feeling guilty because you couldn't send her a card, what are the odds that she likes Reese's Pieces?
I mean, it's one of my favorite candies. Like, that's actually...
Let's send her.
We're about done. I'm probably going to run to the gas station and get some Reese's Pieces, honestly. Like...
Well, let's look into sending her some. Like,
yeah,
I can't think of a better way to say thank you. Like, really.
Right. Yeah, she does. She runs our country and she runs it well. You know, Sinthe probably sealed the deal on that. So we could probably get her.
He's still doing that interview. Like, I think by the time he walks out of there, he's going to be running the place. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Sinthe's a really smart guy, genius. So I wouldn't be surprised. All right, well, we'll see you next time on Half Gay Podcast.
Thanks for having me on. I mean it.
Oh, of course, Beaks. You know, as long as Tony clears it, I'm going to put in a good word. You know how he can be sometimes, though.
I'm aware, yeah.
All right.
Maybe he needs some Reese's Pieces, too.
That's true. I think that's the main reason since, like, getting his deal to, like, calm fucking Tony down. Because he doesn't like Snickers. He's,
He doesn't like a lot. I'm just saying that. Like, he doesn't like a lot.
Yeah,
I sent him a jar of olives as like an olive branch, and he just threw them. Like, he just threw them at me. Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Am I? Oh.
Tony's an asshole. You're not wrong. But he's, I can't do marketing. Tony knows how to market. I don't. But yeah. See you next time.